sters Eala, Tjen bow out of contention in Abu Dhabi Open. Filipina tennis ace Alex Eala and Indonesia's Tjen came up short against Slovakia's Tereza Mihalikova and Great Britain's Olivia Nichols, 4-6, 2-6, in the doubles semi-finals of the WTA 500 Abu Dhabi Open in the UAE Friday, February 6. Filipina tennis ace Alex Eala and Indonesia's Tjen came up short against Slovakia's Tereza Mihalikova and Great Britain's Olivia Nichols, 4-6, 2-6, in the doubles semi-finals of the WTA 500 Abu Dhabi Open in the UAE Friday, February 6. Fresh off a quick work in the quarters, Eala and Tjen went all out in the first set where they went toe-to-toe with Mihalikova and Nichols, who eventually shifted to a higher gear and broke a 4-4 deadlock by securing the next two games. From that sequence, the Southeast Asian netters tapped into their reserves, but the veteran Slovakian-British duo already found the answers as they forced the youthful opponents to several errors to build a 4-1 breakaway that anchored them to their semis victory. Number 4 seed Mihalikova and Nichols earned their title shot and will challenge either American Sofia Kenin and Australian Maya Joint or US Desiree Crouchick and Russian Ekaterina Alexandrova, who are vying for the last finals ticket. Eala and Tjen, on the other hand, exit the competition after also being eliminated in the singles, with the former as the latest off a 3-6, 3-6 quarters loss to Alexandrova. Tjen, for her part, stumbled to Russian Ludmila Samsonova, 2-6, 2-6, in the last 16. Dubbed as the sters, Eala and Tjen opened their doubles run with a 7-5, 3-6, 10-6 escape over Canada's Leylah Fernandez and France's Kristina Mladenovic in round of 16. They followed it up in the quarters where they bested number 2 seed Spaniard Cristina Buxa and Chinese Shuai Zhang, 6-3, 6-3. Both Eala and Tjen are expected to resume their Middle East swing as they plunge into action in two WTA 1000 events. These would be the Qatar Open in Doha slated February 8th to 14th, and the Dubai Tennis Championships starting from February 15th to 21st. sters, a journey of grit, growth and glory, Eala and Tjen bow out in Abu Dhabi. In the high-stakes drama of professional tennis, where big names and heavy favorites often dominate discourse, there are moments that reverberate far beyond mere results, stories of rising spirits, of bold partnerships, of identity reimagined. Such was the tale that unfolded on the hard courts of the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open this week, where two Southeast Asian athletes, Alex Eala of the Philippines and Tjen of Indonesia, lit up the tournament with an inspiring run that stopped short of glory, but resonated with promise. A new tag in tennis, the rise of the sters. In a world often compelled to spotlight Western and top-ranked stars, Eala and Tjen brought a fresh, vibrant narrative, the sters. Dubbed for their Southeast Asian roots and sister-like camaraderie on court, they represented more than just a doubles pairing. They embodied a region's rising presence on the global tennis stage. Their journey in Abu Dhabi was, in many ways, a testament to perseverance and partnership. Both players, young and hungry for success, carved their way through a strong doubles draw, defeating seasoned opponents and upsetting expectations with conviction and heart. Two paths converge: Eala and Tjen's road to Abu Dhabi. Before they teamed up to capture attention in doubles, Eala and Tjen had individual stories worth telling. At just 20 years old, Alex Eala has steadily become one of the most compelling young talents in women's tennis. She is the highest-ranked Filipino player ever, breaking into the top 50 on the WTA rankings, a milestone few from her region have achieved. Her run in Abu Dhabi wasn't limited to doubles. Eala's singles campaign saw her battle through stiff opposition, showcasing resilience and fire against top-tier competitors. Meanwhile, Tjen, at 23, has captured the imagination of tennis fans with a meteoric rise. Just a few years ago, she was playing college tennis in the United States with uncertainty about her professional future. Fast forward into the pro circuit, and she has shattered expectations, breaking into the top 50 and becoming one of Indonesia's most exciting tennis exports. Tjen's rise is a narrative of tenacity, discipline, and quiet confidence, and her doubles journey alongside Eala signified the kind of bold partnership both players were ready to explore. The Abu Dhabi story: triumphs, tensions, and heart. At the WTA 500 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, the sters began their doubles run against formidable opponents. They upset the second-seeded pair of Shuai Zhang from China and Cristina Buxa from Spain, a duo with combined experience and a collection of titles to their names. This win was a statement. These two were not just participants, they were contenders. With confidence building, Eala and Tjen progressed to the semi-finals, a first at this level for the pairing, especially at a prestigious WTA 500 event. For both, this run wasn't merely about wins and losses, it was about the journey of growth that brought them here, from junior competitions and college courts to the international stage. However, their bid for the final met a formidable roadblock. Slovakia's Tereza Mihalikova and Great Britain's Olivia Nichols, both accomplished doubles specialists with years of partnership and titles between them. The semi-final match, played under the bright lights, was a showcase of grit and contrasting styles. While the sters kept pace early on, the experience and coordination of their opponents began to tell, resulting in a 6-4, 6-2 defeat for the Eala-Tjen tandem. To outside observers, those numbers may paint only the outline of a loss. But those who witnessed the match or followed it closely felt something larger, a spirited performance from two fighters unafraid to challenge the status quo. Beyond the court, what this run means. For Eala, the doubles semi-final in Abu Dhabi was not the end, but another chapter, one that continues to shape her career. Just prior to this doubles run, she put forth a stunning fight in singles, demonstrating resilience by rallying from a deficit against tough opponents to secure hard-earned points. Even though her singles journey ended in the quarter-final stage against a highly ranked player, the fight she displayed under pressure showed a growth in character indicative of a future star. Tjen, meanwhile, has been on an upward trajectory that defies conventional narratives. From unranked to top 50 in a short span, from college athlete to professional contender, her story adds a layer of inspirational gravity to the sters' tale and reminds young athletes everywhere that careers aren't always linear. Together, Eala and Tjen offered a powerful message, that success is not always measured by trophies, but by the courage to compete, adapt, and unite. Their chemistry on court, infused with mutual respect and shared goals, captivated fans not just in Southeast Asia, but across the tennis world. The broader importance for Southeast Asia. Their partnership was significant not just as a doubles campaign but as a symbol of regional representation. Southeast Asia, with its vibrant and diverse sporting culture, rarely has such visible representation on the main stages of tennis compared to other parts of the world. Yet here were Eala and Tjen, relentless, synchronized, and steadfast, playing name against name, point after point, under the global spotlight.